What's up, guys? I just got my new GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition this week, and I'm getting ready to go play with it tomorrow out in the sand dunes. But I sold my GoPro Hero that I had, and I gave away a lot of the different accessories and stuff. And one of the things that I use on my videos for the GoPro is a mount that's like a stick made out of PVC. It's super cheap to make, and I was gonna make one this morning, and I thought, you know, why not just do a video so everyone can see how I make the one I use. Basically, this 3/4 inch PVC, and I just did a convert. I did on this one that I'm doing I wanted a 1 inch top, so it's a converted 3/4 inch to 1 inch PVC, and you just glue it together. It's like simple, and you cut it to the length you want. I haven't cut it yet. I just went down and got this. Okay, so basically all we're really doing is attaching one of the mounts that come with the GoPro on top here, okay? And then you can attach all of these things for whatever angles you like. I'll show some clips on this video of some videos that I've used of the last one I had, so you guys kind of know. Basically, the way I did the last one I did, I just started out taking the sticky off, and I haven't sanded this. You just want to make sure it's clean, and just get it on there as straight as you can. Okay, and then press it on. Okay, now obviously, if you can see, you want to get as much surface area on there, and that won't hold your $400 GoPro camera. So what I do is I attach little screws, and I like to do, you got to have the flatheads there, so the little GoPro mount will actually slide in between it. You'll see what I mean here in a little bit. So you want some small little screws, and don't ask me what size I'm using. I just got little crappy screws out of my garage here, and then a little drill bit. Okay, this is probably the trickiest part. So I've got four of those flathead screws, and then the way I did the other one is I just did 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and okay, so when you go through the GoPro mount, doesn't really matter how big you go, but like what I do is I want to barely go through the PVC. Once it's through, back it back out, because you want these little screws to have something to grab onto. Okay, I've got one done. Okay, I'm through the GoPro mount. Now I'm going through PVC. Once it's through, back that back out. Okay, I got 2 done. Okay, so you can see I got 4 holes there. And what I like to do is take the GoPro mount and just kind of, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there, kind of go around and widen out that mount, because you actually want that screw to sit down in there as far as possible, so you can get your the GoPro, the mount that fits on top of it has to slide over the top of it. That's probably what you're going to spend the most of the time doing. Alright, so now I'm just taking these little flathead screws. You got to have a Phillips head. And I've only did this one other time, so I'm not a professional at it, but it worked. Once you get it in there, you'll notice it'll start pulling it one way because you obviously haven't got a screw on the other side. So I don't tighten it all the way down. You want it level, so put the other side in. Okay, don't tighten it all the way down, flip it over. Third one. You might have to redo these until you get them right. I think the key is don't have like big flathead screws. You just want small ones, but you want them to have big enough area to grab onto. Third one. Sorry, I can get it on camera here. Fourth one. Okay, now I can kind of tighten that side down. And as you tighten down, you want these screws to be set in the plastic of the base as good as possible. Otherwise they'll catch on that. Okay, now you can see it's a little bit more balanced, but I still have some that aren't completely screwed down. And yeah, you can do it too much because it's starting to look like it's curved now. So this may not even work, but that's kind of what I did last time. Then you take the mount, and what I did before on my other one is I just left this on there because I use for my helmet, I use the taller one. I like it to be up higher. So the GoPro Black, and you can buy them too, it comes with 2 of them. So I just use the shorter one for this because you got the other parts that you can angle whatever angle you want. Let's see if it fits in there. It might look like a complete dork if it doesn't fit. And it may not. In fact, I don't think it's going to work. So that's not going to work. Okay, so I've got a bigger drill bit. Take out the small one, bigger one in. Took the screws out because it didn't work. And basically you just want to go through the base and not through the PVC. I don't really want to go all the way through either. Alright. I just want that screw to be able to... Those look good. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Now we're going to put the screws back in and they'll sit down in there a little bit better. That's why we have YouTube videos, so we can learn from each other's mistakes. I don't know, the last one I used actually, I had a broken... Oh yeah, that sits down in there. Real nice. That's the key, folks. You gotta put a bigger... You gotta have 2 drill bits. Have a bigger one too. Alright, get these bad boy on here. Alright, so sweet. While I do this, I'll tell you some other stuff that's cool for you. You can put these things in like a backpack, and when you're out riding by yourself, if you're like in the sand or whatever, like we ride in the sand, you can just stick it right down in the sand and put whatever angle you want on it, and you don't have to have somebody standing there. A lot of times when you're doing jumps, you don't want somebody standing right under the jump anyway. So, alright. Those things. perfect. Nice and straight on there. You can see the difference. See how they sit down in there better, so you can get your base. I think might actually work this time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that was the key. Okay, so now that's on there. Obviously you guys are smart enough to know how to use these things, okay? And you pick whatever angle you want on it. So like if you're out and somebody's jumping, you know, over that way, you can hold it at an angle there, but you can have it still up. And you obviously take your other mount off so you can angle it whichever way you want. I'm gonna do we're riding tomorrow, so I'll do some videos with this, and I'll add some videos to this clip to show what I've did with it in the past. But that's basically it. And then your GoPro camera comes with the wonderful GoPro stickers. Stick them on there. Thanks. Peace out.